Hello. I hope you're all doing fine in quarantine. I am personally not doing the greatest I could be, but I'm hanging in there. I've just completed my freshman year at Ivroy University, and since then, I've been doing a couple of things. One of the things I've been doing is preparing for future plans at the Triple J Parks Company, and we have decided to make our first acquisition in the UK. That's right, we are going to make a park right next to London in the UK. It is going to be brilliant, as they say. Sorry, I'm not good at making a British accent, but here we go. Now, this park is dedicated to one of my favorite YouTubers, Grade A Under A. And this is a park that I had in mind for a very, very long time, but I've never done it. But this is the greatest time to do it. Let's go! So this is what it looks like from above. You might notice that it looks like a particular Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 scenario, and you'd be correct. This is the file in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. I've completed all of the scenarios in the main game, and I made this one to celebrate. This is what I've done in Great Park Under Park in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. Then I transferred the file to Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, so I can use the advanced coaster building skills there. And just this alone, it looks wonderful in my opinion. I waited until I completed the objective legitimately here, and then the fun was just beginning. You can already tell that the park has been drastically improved upon the already very good park in Roller Coaster Tycoon Original. So, let us begin. So it looks kind of desert-y. I know, it's based on arid heights in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 in Loopy Landscapes, I believe. Yes, Loopy Landscapes. And I've made several modifications after doing the thing legitimately. So, here, you enter Great Park Under Park in Waltham Abbey, England. I'm going to take this down so you can take a look at the shops inside. This is called Downtown Can't Think of a Funny Name Shire. And don't look at the messages part or else you might be a little bit spoiled. So it includes many welcoming attractions like the Great Roundabout, because I know in the UK they call it the Roundabout. If any of you guys are from Britain, can you confirm? This is Why I Hate Interviews, which I tried to make look like a company HQ, but I haven't really made it look like an office yet. And the classic dueling wooden coaster, My Brain versus My Body. And look, while the wooden coaster is very old, it has Millennium Flowers. Ooh. And right behind the buildings of Downtown Can't Think of a Funny Name Shire is our main transportation system, the Karuchi tram. If you are a Grade A Under A viewer, you know what I'm talking about. And I had this in my mind for 4 years. 4 years. No, that's a lot of time before making this park. That's right. I remember I was playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 a long time ago and I got bored, so I named the tram ride Karuchi Tram. Yes. Moving right along. This is something that I'm still kind of working on, and basically, it takes a little imagination. This is a wild mouse called Things I Hate About the Barber. It was too long to fit barber shop, so it's just called Things I Hate About the Barber, based on his very first video. And there would be one room for everything that he doesn't like, with a very funky hill in between each room. So that's going to be a lot of fun when it opens. And this roller coaster, I added in, just so the park rating would get above 700, because if you look over here, you must not let the park rating drop below 700 at any time, or else. Explosions! Well, not like that.
This is illegal, you know.
But you have to keep it up. And because it looks like a very ancient attraction being a side-friction coaster, I kind of don't want to move it. So yeah. This is a maze called Life's Hardest Questions. And you can go through the maze normally. But also, around the park, I won't tell you where, there are combinations. If you get all the combinations, and then you find all 5 hidden safes throughout the maze, and you get one slip of paper showing one of life's hardest questions, and you turn into the person at the exit, then you get a great surprise. It's true. This is our suspended looping coaster, runway fashion. It has an extra spiral, meaning that it's the only Vekoma SLC extended with Helix in the entire TJPC. If you don't know what that means, it's Triple J Parks Company. Look, we have Girlie Jinx and Manly Jinx. And this right here is the only Vekoma Flying Dutchman in Europe. And the only one operated by the Triple J Parks Company is called Swimming is Fun.
I recently taught myself to swim at my local swimming pool, right? Because I never learned when I was a kid. One thing I never realized is just how much fun swimming can be.
It has very good views above the lake and above the queue line for Karuchi-chan. I think it looks very nice. It is an exact clone of 2 other coasters, Batwing at Six Flags America and Firehawk at King's. This ride is called Round in Circles Going Nowhere.
Long distance track and field, cycling, and arguing with your girlfriend are all events where people just keep going round and round in circles, essentially going nowhere.
We also have insulting sports fans because you get into somewhat of a fight if you ever do. I haven't appeared to have made a station for this, but this is our B&M dive coaster named Phobias.
Get up in it, start a rub.
I hope you don't have a phobia of heights, or else you might want to skip this attraction because... Hold on. Wait for it to go. Ooh, it stops. You have to look down. And there you go. This is a wild adventure where you expose IRL bullshit. It's something you can only experience at Great Park Underpark. We have some public toilets over there. This is I like the booty, arrgh. And a first gen intimate drop tower, the only in the Triple J Parks Company. I know the rider vehicle looks suspiciously like an S&S, but don't be fooled. This is this is totally an intimate because I said so. So this is like the mild area. This is like the smaller, not really small area, but if you're not ready for the big rides, go here. This is based on Grade's favorite video games. We have bumper cars cause car accidents because do bumper cars take responsibility for car accidents just like video games cause violence? We have our Zero Tivoli coaster Grow Up Grade and horror games, Big Volcano, No Man's Ride, Assassin's Creed, and one of the most intense coasters in the park, video game achievements. I originally wanted to make it smaller just to show how easy video game achievements could be, like Grade says in his videos. But actually I had more fun making this. It's great. And right across this small lake right here, we get to a very nice attraction. This is the Paralympics.
The Paralympics are dumb! Not in general, that's fine. But a few things about it are really dumb.
It makes more sense if you saw his videos, like if you're a really good watcher of his. So that's why I show a little bit of clips. You see, race against your friends. It is fun. This is a really difficult attraction to make also, but it's really nice. And also we have a B&M Hyper, which is right now the tallest and fastest coaster in the park. And because of space limitations, I had to make it compact, so to really focus on laterals. It's called, Is This a Sport? The thing is, if NASCAR is a sport because the drivers experience up to 3 Gs, which is the same as riding a roller coaster, is riding a roller coaster a sport? Yeah, and I made it kind of compact, kind of like Raging Bull at Six Flags Great America. It's very popular, and it's the tallest coaster in the park for now. Moving on over here. This is a big section based on Grade's most popular videos, things I found stupid about school. This is the Great Fire of London, which is a big priority in schools. You have to know that it took place in 1666. Here's Paper Aeroplane, which is broken down, but trust me, it's usually up more than that. And in the secret building, we have How to Get a Mortgage. Now, it's in complete darkness, so you haven't got a freaking clue how to do it. And this is our stand-up roller coaster. It's called cross-country running because at grade school, you go cross-country running in freaking winter.
And whilst we're on the topic of PE, some of the scheduling that we used to have was f***ing stupid. Like, why are we playing badminton indoors in the summer and doing cross-country running in f***ing winter? Idiot. Like, whose idea was this? Who timetabled this? Oh, of course.
It is a Togo stand-up, but don't panic. It's one of the better Togo coasters, and its parts were made at their Japan facilities, not at their corrupt American facility. So don't worry. It's sort of tolerable. And you can get on the Karuchi gym right there, so you don't have to walk this. And here's an important area. This is where the Giga is going to be. We have some more Girlie Jinx and Manly Jinx over here. You have a house that makes you feel like you just had that. You have a really fun tower. And be sure that you bring binoculars so you can look down at, you know. Also, there are some swan boats. Be sure to buy this for your girlfriend for Valentine's Day, because Valentine's Day is a day of big expenses. This area is based on SE Cross, and that's not even the biggest part. We have this B&M floorless coaster, and it doesn't even have a mid-course big run, so we're going consistently fast. It's called ACs because Grade likes all things that are abbreviated as ACs, except for autocorrect, of course. And it's called that because if you look at it at a certain angle, these inversions look like, well, I'll let you figure that out. So as of right now, this is Great Park Under Park. Hold up! This isn't a Six Flags park! Get that out of here! I hope you enjoyed taking a look. You probably don't get most of it, which is why I add the clips. But yeah, thank you very much for taking a look. I will tell you when the Giga has been made, and I will announce its name as well. Yeah, so that's it. Tune in for more TJPC news. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to tell you. I was right in the process of making this park to wait for Grade A Under A to come back, and literally the second day of making the park, he has made a new video. It was honestly amazing. Like, just make an amusement park based on a YouTuber that hasn't come back in a while, and they will come back.